Okay, guys, let's look at the second question of this lesson called Flags Are Many Sizes. One standard size for the United States flag is 19 feet by 10 feet. On a flag of this size, the Union, the blue rectangle in the top left corner, is 5 and 5/8 feet by 5 and 3/8 feet. There are many places that display flags of different sizes. Many classrooms display a flag. Flags are often displayed on stamps. There was a flag on the space shuttle. Astronauts on the Apollo mission had a flag on a shoulder patch. Number 1 is telling us to choose one of the 4 options and decide on a size that would be appropriate for this flag. Find the size of the Union. Now, of course, guys, you should already know which question that I'm going to pick to do with you guys. Can you guess? If you guess many classrooms, you are absolutely correct. That is the one I'm going to do with you guys because why? I'm a school teacher. I see that flag every single morning when I'm saying my pledge. Okay? So, when I was looking at my flag, I actually held up a ruler to it to measure the width. Okay? So when I measured the width of my flag, I said, wow, the width is like almost exactly 2 feet. So then I was wondering, and I looked back at this problem. I said, well, if the standard size for the flag is 19 feet by 10 feet, and if it's length times width, then I need to figure out how can I get 10 to 2 feet. So, and I'm gonna say that again. When I measured the width in my class, it was about 10 feet. Okay, not 10 feet, 2 feet. So I'm like, okay, well, how can I get the width to 2 feet? So how we could do that is we can divide 10 divided by 5. So 19 feet by 10 feet, which 10 divided by 5, whatever you do to one side, you want to do to the other side, which would be 2 feet. And then how many times can 5 go into 19? 5 can go into 19 3 times, which would be 15. And it's going to be 3 will be my whole number. The remainder will be my numerator. I'm going to put num. And what I divided with will be my denominator. Okay, so it'll be 3 4/5 feet by 2 feet. Okay. So then they said, well, since we scaled it down by 1/5, they want you to figure out the size of the Union to this flag. So if I scaled it down by 1/5, I need to scale down each side by 1/5. So what I'm going to do is divide 5. Or not divide 5, but I'm going to write my measurements down. But the first thing I want to do with these fractions, I want to change it to its improper fraction form, which would be 7 times 8. 7 times 8 is 56. 56 plus 5 would be equal 61 over 8. And then the next one will be 43 over 8. And guys, if you guys are, confused about how did I get that mixed number into an improper fraction, guys, I will go over it multiple times in this lesson, so make sure you pay attention. And plus, I could probably insert something into this Google slide showing you guys how to convert a mixed fraction into a improper fraction. All right. So what I want to do is I want to divide, or you could do, say, multiply by 1/5. Because divided by 5 is the same as multiplying by 1/5, because when we divide fractions, we have to do the multiplicative inverse anyway, which would be, it would turn into 1/5 anyway. So let's get started. So it'll be 61 over 40. And this one will be 43 over 40. Okay, so what I could do is I could change this back into an improper fraction, or a mixed fraction, which 40 would go into 43 one time. And the new measurement for this one would be 1 and 3/40 feet, or 1 and 3 over 40. And then for this one, 40 could go into 60 one time. Well, I made a mistake. I put 61. 40 could go into 61 one time, which would give me 21. So 1 and 21 over 40 feet. So the size of the union, and I'm going to scroll down a little bit just so I can answer. The size of the union, which is the blue rectangle, the union would be, and this is for the classroom size, guys. This is not for a stamp. All right. So the would be 1 and 21 over 44 feet by 1 and 3 over 40 feet. And the size of the flag, which I'll write in red. Okay. The size, and I apologize for writing sloppy, guys. The size of the flag would be 3 4/5 feet by 2 feet. All right, guys, so if you have any questions about this problem, make sure you visit your manager's Google Meet session. In the meantime, guys, I want you guys to think about, if you were to try a different question, I want you guys to think about, well, how much would you have to scale the flag down by if it was a stamp, a patch, or, the other choices, okay? So I'll see you guys in my next question. And just another friendly reminder, make sure you visit your manager's Google Meet session if you had any questions about this question.